Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your July 2022 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me again on the channel, Cancer. So we are going to dive into your general 5-card spread for the remainder of July. Please keep in mind, Cancer, that as usual, these readings are general, okay? So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to check out your moon sign and your rising sign for further clarification. Please give me a like, share, comment, or subscribe if this resonates with you, okay? So let's dive right into this. 5 cards for Cancer for the remainder of July. Okay, Cancer, so the overall energy for your reading is the Emperor, okay? The Emperor is a boss or a father figure or somebody who just sits in a very powerful position in general, okay? So you could be embodying this energy, or this could be somebody else in your environment, okay, Cancer? You're gonna have to take it as it resonates. Yes, the Emperor is usually seen as somebody who sits in some sort of position of authority, okay? So whether this is you that's bossing up to this Emperor position, or you do sit in a fatherhood position, or you do run a company, or you are someone's boss, or this is someone else in your environment, you'll have to take it as it resonates here, Cancer. I feel like you're feeling a lot of stress at the moment, okay, with this 9 of Swords peeking out underneath here. So you could be really stressed out about an Emperor character, or you could be feeling a lot of stress about your power, your position of power within something here, okay? I feel like you are really moving on to calmer waters here, though. You're moving on to a space that is going to be much more positive from the space that you have been, okay? With the 6 of Swords as the first card out here, we are moving on to recovery. We are moving away from a space of conflict and into a space of calm, okay? The 6 of Swords shows this man rowing away this person and their little child, and they are too tired to continue fighting. They're moving away into calmer waters. So that's what that card kind of talks about here, is kind of, you know, showing you that you're moving into a much more calm space here in July. You could be assessing something that you have invested in, or something that you put a lot of time into, and you might be deciding whether or not you want to continue putting time into it, okay? With the 7 of Pentacles here, you're looking over the crop that's grown from all of your time and effort that you put into something. So again, this is a general reading, so this can be about a relationship, this can be about a job, but you're looking over something and you're like, do I want to continue doing this, or do I want to make some changes here? I feel like you're finding the internal strength to move forward with something very quickly here. We have the Strength and the Knight of Swords, okay? So I really do feel like you're harnessing your internal strength here. You are taming the lion within inside. You're getting over any sort of fears that you might have, maybe even about your investments or about making a move. And with the Knight of Swords, this is happening very quickly. I feel like you're taking quick, decisive action. The Knight of Swords could also be somebody coming in towards you, taking quick action here, okay? But with the King of Wands here, I feel like you are, again, this can be your energy or someone else in your environment, but I feel like you're coming into this energy of somebody who is in power of themselves, someone who takes action. The King of Wands is very kind, he's very loyal, but most importantly, he takes a lot of action and he makes things happen here, okay? So with the Emperor as the overall energy and the King of Wands, you could really be taking charge of your life. You could really be taking charge of, you know, your financial investments here, or just something that you've invested a lot of time into, okay? So as I said, Cancer, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates, but let's do some clarification here and just find out what's going on. Can I get some clarification on this 6 of Swords for Cancer for the remainder of July? Okay, Cancer, so I feel like you, it's it's very possible that you could be becoming single here in the month of July, okay? But we're going to kind of unpack this and see how this resonates for you. You have the Empress and the Queen of Cups showing up here, okay? So this is very interesting. There's two feminine energies coming out right beside each other. The Empress is usually a mother figure, okay? This could be somebody's mother, or this could be about you stepping into Empress energy and glowing up, okay? You might be experiencing some sort of glow up, some sort of level up in your energy in some sort of way. The Queen of Cups is a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So that is your energy here, Cancer. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who wears her heart on her sleeve, okay? She's very loving. She has a lot of love to give. She's very nurturing. Both of these energies are very grounded females, except the Empress is kind of above all of the queens here. She sits in the top tier position, okay? What I find interesting is that there's two feminine energies and then there's a Two of Pentacles here. So you might be moving out of a place of possibly juggling two feminine energies in your life. Take that as that resonates, whether there are two important feminine energies in your life of some kind, or whether you're juggling relationships here, Cancer, okay? Just take it how it resonates, but you're kind of juggling. You're trying to keep all two of these balls in the air, and it looks like it might be two separate people here with this Two of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you're listening to your intuition about what you want to put your passion into here. With the High Priestess, you're going within, you're getting some sort of higher counsel, whether you are getting actual tarot readings or listening to a spiritual advisor, or just simply spending time and following your higher self, your intuition. The Knight of Wands is somebody who moves forward very, very passionately here, okay? The thing about the Knight of Wands is he does a lot of movement without thinking very long term, okay? So it's kind of spontaneous, frivolous energy, but it's not very grounded in reality. So you want to really listen to your higher self here about where you want to put your investment in, and you might be juggling between either two energies, or you could be embodying these energies as well, okay? You might be kind of glowing up and having a lot of love to give and not really sure where to place it here. However, we do have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So I really feel like you're having a brand new beginning in love, or something very emotionally fulfilling here, okay? This of course doesn't have to be about love. The cards kind of do denote that it is so, but if it's not about love, this can be about, you know, finances. This could be about any area of your life here, but whatever it is, you're moving on to calmer waters here, and you are being given this Ace of Cups. So this is a brand new beginning in something very emotionally fulfilling here, and with the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles coming out together, you are moving on and you're doing something independently. So you could be becoming single in a situation where you were possibly tied down to one or two feminine energies here, or you could be becoming single, which is allowing you to move forward into a brand new beginning with someone special, or on to something new that is going to provide you with a lot of stability independently, okay? You could even be moving forward and starting your own business. If you were juggling a decision about whether or not to kind of birth a new business here, I kind of see you doing that. There's a lot of different ways to read this, but mostly what I'm kind of seeing here, this looks like it's about relationships, and there are two feminine energies with the Knight of Wands, okay? That's kind of trying to keep two pentacles in the air here, and I feel like this person finally frees themselves and becomes single in some sort of way. You become independent from something in some sort of aspect that's allowing you to move forward to a brand new emotional beginning. And this really does make sense, because with the Six of Swords and the Chariot, you could even be traveling, okay? You could even be traveling somewhere long distance, okay? There's a lot of movement forward here away from this kind of juggling, unsure, stuck energy, and becoming freed and independent here and starting a brand new positive beginning. So that looks really good, Cancer. You're kind of freeing yourself from any indecision that you might have had here and allowing yourself to move forward in a positive way. Let's take a look here. What is this Knight of Swords about? There's a lot of action cards in this reading, Gemini. There's a lot of like fast movement action cards. Can I get some clarification on this Knight of Swords here? Clarifying the Knight of Swords for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, so I feel like you are going to become successful at cutting off a situation which is rather toxic that you've been dealing with, okay? There is a 9 of Swords and a Hierophant coming out here, okay? So you might be really, really stressed out over some sort of commitment that you're in, whether that be a commitment in love or a commitment in work. The Hierophant stands for being committed to higher levels of commitment in general. So this can talk about institutions, this can talk about traditional ways of doing things, even belief systems, okay? But I feel like you're really stressed out about a Hierophant kind of energy. So you could be feeling stressed out about being attached to someone or having some sort of commitment to something, be it your job or a relationship where there's some sort of toxic energy going on here, okay? So there is the Devil that is coming out here. The Devil shows these two people chained together for the purposes of repeating karma, okay? The Devil is an energy that keeps people in bondage and keeps them from moving forward freely, okay? So you might be in some sort of agreement or some sort of contract that you feel is that is toxic here, okay? I feel like you're putting a lot of energy into the 3D, a lot of physical work to try to move yourself away from this toxic energy, okay? Or possibly deal with this contract that you're in, or just a toxic situation in general that you feel bound to, okay? With the 8 of Pentacles showing up, this could definitely be about your work life. I feel like you're feeling very wounded. You're feeling like a wounded warrior here with this 9 of Wands. But with the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, I feel like you're going to be getting some sort of wish fulfillment here, okay? So you could be feeling really stuck and burdened to somebody from your past or somebody from your family life or something from childhood here with the 6 of Cups. This could even be belief systems from childhood, trauma from childhood, okay, that's causing you to feel this way. But whatever it is here, Cancer, you're moving on from it here. It's become too burdensome to continue with. With the 10 of Wands here, this is the end of a burdensome cycle. This person can no longer carry all of these wands. And what I think happens with this Knight of Swords is that you make swift, decisive action to cut something out of your life here that was very toxic and not working for you. So whatever sort of commitment this was, whether this was in a work situation or a relationship or some sort of relationship of some kind, this could be a relationship with a boss or a father figure here. I feel like you're cutting it out, even though, you're kind of wounded after the battle here. And I feel like you are coming out very victorious and you're getting a wish fulfillment. With the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups coming out here, you cutting out what's no longer working for you brings in this success, brings in this new beginning, okay? So this actually looks very good. I feel like in general you are moving on from things that aren't working. You're with the 7 of Pentacles, you're assessing your investments and you're like, I'm not really sure these are working out anymore, and you're finding the strength to cut out here what is toxic and what isn't working for you, and this is going to allow you to move on to the 6 of Swords and boss up into this kind of King of Wands energy, okay? I hope this is resonating with you, Cancer. Let's dive into your oracle messages to finish out your reading here. Can I get some messages for Cancer, please, for July? Messages for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, so you have foundations and achievements, which is the number 4 here, okay? So this actually looks good. This looks like you have a strong, stable foundation at this time, or you will be establishing one here, okay? So this, shows these people, they're happy in their home here and all of that stuff, okay? So I feel like there's going to be harmony and stability in your home life. I feel like you're dealing with mental conflict here, okay? Don't allow your mind to kind of run away with you with things here. Keep in mind that a lot of this is kind of just in your head with this mental conflict here, okay? Maybe not sure which way to go or what decision to make, but with the balance coming in here with the number 11, this is a nice synchronicity. You're bringing back in balance. Things are going to be evened out where they were not before, and that's kind of obvious with the tarot here as well, okay? Underneath the deck here, we have material harvest that was peeking out at me here, okay? And that is a number 9, okay? So you are coming to the end of a cycle, and I feel like you're going to be financially rewarded for doing so, okay? So I hope this resonates with you here, Cancer. This actually looks really good. You know, with the double 9s here, the 9 of Cups and the material harvest, I feel like you're going to be getting your wishes fulfilled here, possibly in more ways than one, okay? So don't worry, there's a lot of victory, there's a lot of success coming for you here in July, and lots of happy new beginnings as well. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I really hope that that resonated with you. If you want to dive deeper into your personal situation, you can feel free to do so. All of the information for that is in the description box down below. And this is where I leave you, Cancer, so I'll see you again in August. Much love.